Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Next Level Slayer. I am your host, Crystal Lauren, and in this episode, I am just here to just show like all of the pens I have in stock. There's some more over here that can't go on the stands, but just to show you guys a little bit of everything I got here and work on some bracelets. I have these bracelets. This bracelet here, I'm gonna just show you guys the making of a bracelet. I have this board here that you can use to size up your bracelets and design it. This here, I got this at Amazon, by the way, and I'll have the link to this in the description of the video. This is will be in the description of the video, this stand. And then this one here is another smaller one where I have some more pins displayed. And then I have my bracelet holder. So these are some items that you're gonna need in a business like this. And yeah, so I just kind of just wanted to just come on here and show you and do some work on some bracelets. I have had bracelets and some bracelets made that I had in my Etsy shop, but I didn't put them in my website because I want to redo them. And I'm going to be adding some charms to, well, for one, for this bracelet right here. This bracelet here is a 7.5 inch bracelet. And as you see, it fits like this on me. So if you're a 7.5, this, bracelet will fit a little bit tighter on you. So, but if you want it to hang down like this, or you want it to be a little, you want it to like it tight, then, you know, depending on what size, I'm a say my wrist is a 6.5, and I'll show you guys that it is. Let me see if I can just bring the camera down a little bit to show you guys the board. So, so this here is a, let's see, this is a 6.5 here. Then you have a bracelet this size that's more like a 6. This is a 7.5, like I said. And then, let's see, let me just show you all the bracelets that I have. Like this is really small. So this is another bracelet. I'll be, I don't know what size this one is. I thought I was making a, yeah, this one is like a 5.5. So this is another bracelet I'll be working, but these are some beads that I had, and I just was playing around with some things, with some beads. And then these here, these here are, this one here, this one looks like it might be a 8. No, it's a 6.5 as well, or 7. Let's see. I mean a 7.5 or 7. Okay, so this one is a 7.5, 7.5, between a 7.5 and a 7 is what that is. Okay, I don't have any 8s, but then this one, like I said, is a 6.5. So this piece right here, that's why I said I know I'm a 6.5. Before I redesigned this, so I'm going to be putting it back on my website. This bracelet here. So if you're a 6.5, this is a bracelet. What I'm going to be doing is doing custom. Actually, I see something that I might want to put on this bracelet. So some of these bracelets I'll be taking a loose and adding some things to it. I have some charms and some initials that I'm going to be adding. Like I think this would go good on this turquoise piece. So I think that's the first thing I'm going to work tonight. I decided to just jump on. I had some free time and some quietness in the house where I'm able to do that. So what I'm gonna do, just to show you guys how this works, I'm using one of these here. So I kind of want to leave the design in place. So, but I need to redo the stringing. Uh-oh, let's see. I thought I cut it. Where isn't it not coming loose? That's kind of weird. I should have I didn't bring my glue in here, but I can glue it later. Huh, okay, so let me just re-snap this again. And I'm just gonna just take you guys into the design making process. Uh-oh, I think I might have to get my scissors, which I don't have. Give me 1 second. I thought those cut, but I guess it didn't. But that's just goes to show you how sturdy this string is, really. Okay, so now that's cut. All right, so in keeping with the design of this, I'm just gonna pull the string out because I think that's near the hole. So looks like I'm gonna have to, oh yeah, redesign this and then add this piece to it. So I'm gonna cut this charm out of the package. Okay, so I cut the charm out and I'm gonna add this, and I want to have my beads here that I'm gonna add to it. I have the beads here. Let me just move some things out of my way. Okay, so I have my beads here. So I'm gonna make this bracelet bigger for one. I think I'm gonna make it into a size 7, okay? I'm gonna make it into a size 7. I think size 7, 7.5, about the average size of wrist sizes. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm going to add add some more of these to the pack. Let's see, we got 5. Then put one of those. And then I'm going to put one of these in between here. Now, it would really be good. Let me see, do I have something that I could use to pick up these beads? I think I do. Oh yeah, I found something to work with. So I'm going to put this piece here, and then put this one in between here, and then we're going to add 2 beads here, 3, add these on the end. Now, what I think I'm going to do is put, let's see here. I want to make sure all of this fits inside of here. I think I'm going to put that there in the middle. And then I want to put this in the middle here. I think that looks pretty nice. What do you guys think about that? Tell me in the comments. Let me move this stuff out of the way. And I think this will go in the middle here. Okay, I think that's a 7. These many beads here is a 7 using this. All right, that's pretty. I don't want any other beads instead of that. I have some other ideas as far as iridescence go. That way it's a little bit different, maybe not so many turquoise pieces in here. Maybe switch some of those out for these. What do you guys think? No, I don't like that. Absolutely not. I think that might be what I'm gonna work with. Some of these bead sizes are, let's see. I think I kind of want to mix it up a little bit with this. Put these in between here. 2, then maybe, no. It's like trying to get a design that you're happy with can be very challenging, to say the least, sometimes. you don't know what you want to work with. But let's do that. It's 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe ins and outs. Maybe ins and outs. How about that? Some ins and outs, I think, looks better. And then in between some of this, maybe that's kind of like a piece there. Let's see. Seeing this here. Let's see that. I think I should put one of these charms. This is what I'm going to do. That. And then put that there. There, that there, and then I need a piece in here. So this is kind of becoming a 7. So I mean a 7.5. So that is what I'm gonna do with that. I like that. Maybe change these out for over here instead of right next to that. Make it here. So when you see this happening like this, the beads are coming off, that means your piece is becoming a little bit bigger than a 7. But yeah, so I am going to put that together. I'm debating, should I add some other type of pieces in here? But I think I'm going to stick with that. Alright, so where do we go next? Let me look at my time. Okay, my string. The string I'm going to use for this is, I use a black string because the little dark beads in there. Now I'm really new at making the bracelet, so I'm strictly going off pure design. Okay, so I am going to start off with this piece here. And I will string these along, and then I will be back when I'm done, guys. I don't want to be on here. There's easier ways to do this with the little threader, which I don't have one. I have to order one, but these holes are pretty big, so it doesn't really take a lot of time, but yeah, so I'm going to keep stringing this along. As you guys see what I'm doing here, I have my thread still hooked on something, that way my beads are going, you know, not going to fall off on the other end. So I will be back. Okay, I am back, and I have my bracelet all strung on. Now I'm working on the knot. So there are many tools out there, which I should have. There are many tools out there that you could use to hide your knots, called crimp. They're called crimpers, or yeah, crimpers. And I started to get some. I was in Hobby Lobby on the other day, and I started to get some, but I put them back because I said, I was getting some other things, and I said I'll get them some other time. But so I tied my knot. Now you can hide your bead in many ways. I mean, hide your knot in many ways by like hiding it within the bead. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and cut it. Now I'm gonna cut it some more because that's clearly not enough cut. Okay, but you guys see that knot there? So what I am going to do is put some, I'm gonna cut this down a little bit more, and then I'm going to put some, like some super glue on it to just really lock the knot in place. So I'm gonna get it down as close as possible by using, let's see if I can use these. Another tool, something else I seen someone use before was, I didn't bring my glue in here. I definitely need to cut that some more. It's some, what I've also seen someone use was fingernail or toenail clippers or fingernail clippers. Let's see. Okay, so now I want to try to, I guess, putting the knot next to this wasn't maybe such a good idea, but I'm going to try to work around it anyway. And then I'll get my glue and glue this down to where it can, let's see, beat it. But you know what? I think I'm kind of glad this came off. And the reason it came off is because my clamp here needs to be more clamped. But I'm kind of glad it came off. You know why? Because I can hide my knot inside the bead. So give me 1 minute. I need to go get my glue, and I want to go get another, actually, try something else. I have some tools here that, these are needle noses. Trying to get tools that can help me just clamp down on some of this stuff. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just taking apart my piece here that I'm gonna try to use to like tighten up my knot. Yeah, I've seen people use fingernail clippers, which I might go get those. But what I want to do though, I want to use this to kind of press down on my knot, to like smash it up in here. That way it can go inside the hole. But let me do this really quick. Okay, so I am going to, I found some other pieces. I think I have some other pieces that I want to consider. So I went and I got my fingernail clippers. And I want to just clip some more, but I'm kind of really thinking about adding some other pieces on this. I've got some other pieces here I can possibly use in this piece. And I think I can. In there. I don't know if it'll work though. Sometimes you think of things that you could use, but if you only got one of them, it may not even matter. This piece here, I kind of like that piece, but I don't like that I only have one. That really doesn't do me any good, I don't think. But I'm going to try it anyway. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut this string. And I'm gonna have to retie it. Now, is this gonna make my bracelet smaller? A tad bit smaller. I don't really want to have to rethread this bracelet, but sometimes that's what can happen. What just happened. When you cut it, excuse me, when you cut it a piece and you have to rethread it. So, but I think I have an idea. So, I think I have an idea. Kind of missed what I was going to do. Okay, so I am adding these back on because they came off because I cut my string. You're not gonna always get exactly what you want in a piece, but I think what I'm going to do is might get rid of some of these pieces and interject some new ones like this. Go ahead and put this on. The size of my bracelet. Will it still be a 7? No, it will not. Still be a 7. That just brought it down to like a 6.5. So I could do. I probably am gonna have to restring this. But I don't want to, but I might have to. I'm going to try one thing and see how that looks, but I want to see what happens. So give me a minute. I'm gonna see if I want to get the length back in here without restringing, but I'm gonna have to. The reason I don't want to restring is because I'm gonna lose my design, and I like my design so far, but I am going to try something else. Try to attach more string instead of restringing. I don't want to lose my design. But if it doesn't look right, I'm going to have to restring it. Okay. Alright, I am going to pause this while I do this because I don't want to waste a lot of you guys' time watching me try to tie this knot in here, which I think I might have already. Okay. think I might be good. All right, so I'm making this a little bit longer by adding more string to it. But what I want to do is I'm going to see how many more beads I need to add to make it to where I want it to be. So these pieces here that I took off, I need to put back. Put them back. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Okay, I think I might have something, but I'm going to, so that's going to, this string right here needs to get cut. And the reason I'm kind of happy with this is because I'm going to cut that down some more. Oh shoot, did my piece, oh no, okay, so now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and add these few onto here. Now, if you see any pins on here that you like, by the way, if you see any of these pins that you like, by the way, you can go ahead and order you one, any of them. They're still available when you get to it. BeadedStreetDesigns.com, and some of the pins are on sale, so make sure you go take advantage of that sale on any of these beautiful pins that you see here. Okay, I did that wrong. I wanted this to be next. Let's see here. No. Yeah, let me do that. I think I might need one more piece. This might end up being a let's see. I'm gonna cut that. And then I'm just trying to see if there's like another bead that I can add. That I may have that may make this thing nicer. Nope, I think I got everything that I'm gonna put in it. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and lock this in. I tie another knot so I can slide this on down this way, and then tie another knot. So let's fold these beads on down this. Oh, I can't because of that. That's okay. Let's see. Let's do it like this. All right, so I'm going to work this, guys, and get this tied, and I will be back and show you how I make this happen, okay? I'll be back. All right, I am back. So I got the knots on here, and this bracelet, believe it or not, did become a 7. All right. You see that little room in there? Remember, for my bracelets, 6.5 is what I wear, but and that's with it being tight. So this here is a 7, okay? So this did come off because I need to tighten. It's gonna keep coming off because of this little open hole here. So I'm gonna just put this in the spot that I originally had it. And I'm gonna use my tools that I have here to close it up once I get it back on the bracelet. But I still have to go ahead and do my gluing of my knots and cleaning them up. But I'll show you guys how I do that in a minute. I know you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm just trying to get this back onto the bracelet. And then I'm going to get it closed up here in a minute. On this side. Okay, there it is. Should have probably closed it up before I put it on, but so that way it wouldn't come back off, but it gives me the opportunity to show you guys how to close it up. Okay, it's on there. Now I need to go in here and close it up. Let's see. Just want to make sure I do that right. Otherwise, it will definitely come back off again like it just did. Okay, let me see here. Just trying to get it back on, and I will get this on here. I think my nails, it's kind of hard working with some of this stuff for me. Okay. I have to do it this way now because I've already threaded my, there we go. It's not really hard to get it on. Some people, oh, there we go. Now I just gotta squeeze it. And I just want to make sure I use the right tool to do the squeezing. I have so many tools. Not so many, but I have a few tools to try here that I haven't even opened yet because I just bought them. And I got them from Alibaba. Okay, so this here, these are, I think, called needle nose, and I just want to squeeze it close. It's almost closed all the way. I keep trying to get it closed all the way. Well, the needle nose is really, oh, there we go. It's closing. Okay. I think we should be good here. All right, so I got it closed, so it shouldn't come back off again. And there we have the bracelet. I know it looks looks small, doesn't it? But then, yeah, so that's how I like my bracelets to hang sometime. But yeah, so if this is your size, this is perfect for you. It'll be available on the website. And let me just show you the knots, what I did with them. Actually, I haven't done anything, did the gluing yet, so I'm going to do that now. And I'm just using some super glue to do this. So all I'm doing is putting some glue. And I'm gonna do it on this board. I really don't like using super glue on my, getting super glue on my fingers. I can't stand to do that. But I wanna open this up so that way I can actually, oh, some already got on there. I can feel it on my fingers already. What I didn't want to do, I did. So what I want to do is take these pliers here, these needle nose, and just squeeze this till it's reduced. And it's hiding under this bead now. That's what I wanted it to do. Now, the other side that I did a knot in, which you guys can't even, I can't even find it now. Oh, here it is. This is the other knot because I joined together these pieces. So I gotta do some more cutting here. And then put a little bit of glue. Only need a little, not much. And then I want to do some squeezing. Because I want it to go inside that hole. I want it to go in there. If I can get it to go inside that, that'll be great. If not, then I'm going to have to oh, I think it might work. All right, so there we have it. So as you see, you can't see any of the knots. The bracelet is laying exactly how I want it. I like the little charm hanging out on each of those ends, and then the new added piece that I put on here. And that bracelet is done. So if I would have known this video was going to end up being so long, then and just to show you guys that this is technically this is still a 6.5. I wanted to make it a 7, but it's still a 6.5. So this will be my bracelet. I'll probably make another one like this. That'll be, so you guys can see that it's a 6.5. See there? It's a 6.5. So it's ended up being a 6.5. So if I would have rethreaded it, I could have made it a 7, but I guess this bracelet was meant to be mine. Unless you wear a 6.5, but I don't know. So tell me what you guys think. So the more I do these, the better I'll get, just like I have done with my pins. But yeah, that's it, guys. That bracelet is done. A bracelet that I'll be keeping for myself. So I'll put it on my little mannequin. See how it looks. So I'll redo another one like this. I like the little charms on it. That looks beautiful. I like that. So that's it. That's all, guys. I didn't want to make this video too long. I think the next thing, I don't know, this piece right here is another 6.5. I think I might, I was considering making this a 2-piecer. But selling this as a 2-piecer, and you can wear them double, but I think I want to put like a charm on it. Actually, I see a charm I want to add to it, so I'm gonna still stay right here and do that with you guys. The video just will be a long one. If it's something you want to keep watching, just go right ahead and keep watching. Oh, just looking at the time. So I'm going to more than likely, these would be pieces that I'm making for myself, and I will be putting, making new pieces, because this is me. You're following along on my journey. I'm using the wrong thing. You're following along with me on my journey to this beadistry designs. And along this journey, you are getting to see me do things and watch me as I go along in making things. And I'm going to just take you guys along on my journey of this business. So, another video I'll do is show you guys ways I promote this business. I guess I can tell you guys that now. Ways I promote this business. I'm going to use the C. I think I'm going to add that on here. But in order for me to do that, I will need to open this up. The ways I promote my items here on YouTube, of course. I promote, I do videos here. I do videos on TikTok. I post those videos onto Pinterest and my Instagram page. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, my handle is at Next Level Slayer. My handle, and then my Instagram is, let me open this up. My Instagram is Beadistry Designs. And then, let's see, this is probably the tool I need for this. Beaded designs on Pinterest as well, and on Facebook. So I'm promoting on all platforms. I also post my link and images on in Facebook groups that like promotional Facebook groups that tell you to print, post your link, promote yourself type groups. I'm in those. And so those of you that stayed to the end of this video, those are some nuggets. And then, yeah, that's what I do to drive traffic. So the more I do that, the more, I can get sales. And then I'm still on Etsy. So those who purchase from me on Etsy, then when I send them their product, what I do is I send them a business card. I do have business cards. And I send them a business card with a discount for them to start purchasing on my website. So that's how I'm getting moving sales from Etsy to my website. That is my plan. I'm trying to open this up so I can get this on. That's what I'm trying to do. So I will be right back. I kind of got it open already. All right, I am back. And I wanted to get this charm on here, but I kind of, if you like small and simple, then this would be, good for you. But if you want something like a bigger charm, which I might try to find, then you can go for the bigger charms. But this is just me showing you guys some ideas of what you can do here. And like I said, this bracelet is probably a 7. Yeah, this bracelet is a 7. So I added that charm to it. So again, this will be another bracelet for myself, which I'll probably combine with this one right here. That way you got, and what I'll probably be doing is finding charms to add to these pieces here that I have, that I'm making for myself. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Is just, these will be for me, and I will be just finding things that I want to add to it for myself. So the last one that, let's see, really not the last one, because I have this one, which I don't really have anything for yet, but I want to find some pieces, some things to go on here. So I'll come back with another video when I do that. And then this one here, I want to add this piece to it. I'm going to do that for you guys right now. This will be the last thing that I do. And again, guys, I'm trying to just keep the camera. Excuse me with that. I'm just trying to get a good angle here. So I think this will be beautiful on this piece here. And I am going to kind of open already. I'm just trying to see where I want to put it. Maybe on this end right here, next to, let's put it over here. Oh, this is pretty over here. I'm just trying to see where I want to put it. Put it here. I'm just trying to see where I want to put the charm. I think I'm gonna put it here. And to get it on, I just gotta open this up and then get it on. So I'll be back when it's on. All right, I got it closed. All right, so that charm is on there. Excuse me. Okay, so that charm is there. So that just added a little bit more touch to it. I also could add a initial to this as well, but I'm not going to do that tonight because I think I kind of want a bigger initial with this. And I also may get some more of these, to another pack of these to add to it, because I do have more, but they're other colors. So I need one that is another one with this color. If I buy another pack of these, which I will be using on various things like bracelets and pins. But yeah, so that is another bracelet. So these are another bracelets that I can add to my that I've added to my collection. But yeah, if I wanted to wear all three of these together, I could do that. Uh-oh, didn't mean that to happen. Just depending on what I'm wearing, you know, to give myself a certain look, where one bracelet is hanging and one bracelet is, they're all like different lengths, and you just have it hanging like so. Then you have this one with the initial. Okay, so yeah, I like that. What do you guys think? All right, so that is it. That is all, guys, for this video. If you like this and you want to learn more about beadistry business, make sure you subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out. And until next time, I see you on the next level. Will you be there? I hope so. Bye-bye.